Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Rishika Barwa. Top focus story is the heat wave and climate emergency conditions across the country. In north, central and east India, it is 45 degrees. Gurugram is sizzling at 45.6 degrees, which is the highest ever for April. It is the hottest April day in 12 years in the national capital as well. West Bengal has shut schools and colleges in the state because of the heat wave.
A punishing heat wave across the country. In Gurugram, in the national capital region, the temperature breached the 45-degree mark today. For homeless people like Ruxana Khatun, whose husband works as a scrap dealer, or rickshaw pullers like Subodh Thakur, who drives it for 14 hours daily, there is no escape from the heat.
डॉक्टर कह रहे हैं बाहर नहीं जाओ, बड़े आदमी कह रहे हैं बाहर नहीं जाओ, हम लोग बाहर नहीं जाएंगे, कबाड़ा नहीं बीनेंगे, खाएंगे कहाँ से रोटी? बड़े आदमी तो बैंक से पैसे निकालेंगे, उन लोग के पास पैसे है, आमदनी है, उन लोग बना लेंगे, खा लेंगे, अपने पैसे निकाल लेंगे। उन लोग ऐसी में बैठे रहेंगे, कूलर में बैठेंगे, उन लोग का दिन कट जाएगा। हम लोग कूलर में बैठेंगे बहन, तो हम लोग को दिन नहीं कटेगा।
कहीं कहीं भर के टोकरी में रखता हूँ बोतल में, फिर गर्म हो जाता, फिर फेंक देता हूँ, फिर दूसरा पानी भरता हूँ, फिर खाता हूँ, कभी मुँह धोता हूँ, कभी पैर धोता हूँ। गर्मी में पसीना हो जाता, शरीर जलने लगता है। गरीब का कोई गुजारा नहीं है, तो धूप हो जाए, छाया हो तो कमाना ही होगा, खाना ही होगा।
The worst hit in Maharashtra are Marathwada and Vidarbha. On Tuesday, Vidarbha was the hottest region in the country. Wardha, near Nagpur, was at 45 degrees. Several cities across India are experiencing heat wave-like conditions indicative of the climate crisis. Maharashtra has seen 4 heat waves in 2 months, 2 in April itself. Even cities like Mumbai and Pune have recorded higher than normal temperatures. Some, like traffic wardens, had no choice but to bear the heat.
गर्मी वो बहुत तेज लगती है, तकलीफ उससे बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है, तो पानी पीना पड़ता है बार-बार, दूसरा कुछ इलाज नहीं है, खाली ठंडे के लिए कोई छाता लगाया, उधर जाके बैठते थोड़ा देर, बाद में ऑफिस खड़ा, लेकिन तेज इतना हो रहा है, बदन पूरा लाल होता है।
The West Bengal government has announced summer vacations for schools from 2nd May after a heat wave warning for several districts in the state.
এই গরমের লুটা তারা সহ্য করতে পারছে না, কারণ গরমটা খুব বেশি পড়েছে। এবং প্রাইভেট স্কুলগুলোকেও বলো, বাচ্চারা কিন্তু ভীষণ কষ্ট পাচ্ছে। স্কুল কলেজ ইউনিভার্সিটি গরমের ছুটি দিয়ে দাও।
The heat wave in several parts of India like Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi is expected to continue till the 1st of May. Till then, there is no relief, especially for those without a roof over their heads.
With Sukriti Dwivedi in New Delhi, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
And my colleague Akshay Dongre sent us this report from the Bhalswa landfill site. This is one of Delhi's 3 garbage mountains that is on fire, also causing a spike in air pollution levels in the national capital.
Right now we are near the Bhalswa landfill site, which has been on fire for over 48 hours now. The fire started on Tuesday evening and it's still on. You can see there are still fires, multiple fires on this landfill site, and this started on Tuesday evening. Several fire tenders were rushed to the spot, but all the fire tenders and all the efforts by the Delhi Fire Department to contain the fire have been gone to waste, because the fire is still going on and the priorities right now, they have changed. Initially it was to douse the fire completely, but now the priorities that remain for the Delhi Fire Department is to ensure that the fire doesn't spread to residential areas, because around this area there are residential buildings as well, which is at some distance, but if the fire spreads, there can be a fire hazard for those people as well. Apart from the fire hazard, there is a health hazard for the people because of the toxic fumes that are coming out of the plastic that is burning, other garbage that is burning at this landfill site, and that is why the Delhi government has fined the non-Delhi Municipal Corporation a hefty fine of 50 lakh rupees because of negligence. As far as the fire incidents are concerned, there have been 2 fire incidents at the same Bhalswa landfill site this year. And this month alone, in the past 30 days, in the national capital, there have been 4 such incidents of landfill mountains catching fire. 3 happened at Ghazipur and 1 is happening here at Bhalswa. As far as the earlier record is concerned, last year there were 12 fires that were reported here. And according to experts, there can be only 2 reasons. One is human activity behind such kind of fire. Second is because of methane emission and rise in temperature. Methane can catch fire, and such kind of fires are reported at different landfill sites where organic matter decaying usually emits methane gas. But the question that still remains is that why appropriate measures were not taken when they are very simple to dump construction material and make layers on the garbage dump. So there certainly has been lack of action that should have been taken by the MCD, which was not done, and that is the reason that this kind of fire is still on and not enough was done by the authorities, and this in fact now has turned into a health hazard and will risk a lot of lives of the people who are living in nearby areas, because for up to a radius of 5 kilometers you can actually feel the stench that is coming out of this burning mountain of garbage. With camera person Pujaria, Makshin Nongre for NDTV.
All right, let's get you an update on the COVID numbers now. India has reported over 3,000 new coronavirus cases. This is the highest for the country since the 13th of March. 3,300 cases is a 12.8% spike compared to the previous 24 hours. Deaths are also up around 21%. 39 deaths have been reported in this time period. The positivity rate in the country is also marginally up, currently at 0.7%, and testing has marginally reduced from yesterday. We've currently tested 4.97 lakh people in this time period. Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Assam today, and he said that efforts are on to remove AFSPA completely from the northeast region. He was addressing the Peace, Unity and Development rally, where he said that the Armed Forces Special Powers Act could be withdrawn from various parts of the region as the law and order situation has improved in the last 8 years.
स्थायी शांति और बेहतर कानून व्यवस्था लागू होने के कारण हमें AFSA को नॉर्थ ईस्ट के कई क्षेत्रों से हटा दिया है.
The Prime Minister opened 7 new cancer hospitals across Assam today from Gurugram and laid the foundation stones for 7 more. Cancer is a major problem in the northeastern region. While the national average of cancer cases is 98.8 per 1 lakh, in the northeast it is as high as 269.4 per 1 lakh.
हमने देखा है कि आजादी के बाद से ही जितने भी अच्छे अस्पताल बने वो बड़े शहरों में ही बने. थोड़ी सी भी तबीयत बिगड़े तो बड़े शहर भागो. यही होता रहा है.
I dedicate my last years to help make Assam a state that recognizes and is recognized by all.
The Prime Minister was making his first trip to Assam since the assembly polls last year, and next year there are 3 crucial polls in 3 northeastern states, Tripura, Meghalaya and Nagaland. The 7 new hospitals have taken about 4 years to build. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Thursday that the digitization of health service has been underway in India to provide best, quick and trouble-free medical treatment and various health services to the people of the country. Addressing a big rally in Dibrugarh, the Prime Minister said that 16 new AIIMS or All India Institutes of Medical Science and 1 medical college in each district in the country would be set up to give the best medical treatment to the people of the country. Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma said that the new cancer hospitals with world-class facilities would benefit not only the people of Assam and other northeastern states, but also the people of Southeast Asian countries. With Ratnadeep Chaudhary in Guwahati, Anusaya Mathur for NDTV.
And while yesterday Prime Minister Modi attacked opposition states for not cutting state VAT in order to bring down the petrol and diesel prices, today several opposition-ruled state chief ministers have reacted sharply to the Prime Minister's fuel tax cut request.
Corona malla vastunnadi dani kosam chepattaల్సిన జాగ్రత్తలనే సమావేశం. కానీ ఆ సమావేశంలో మాట్లాడేది ఏంది? రాష్ట్రాలు ట్యాక్సులు తగ్గించాలి. కనీసం చెప్పడానికి సిగ్గు ఎక్కన ఉండాలి కదా. అట్లీస్ట్ వన్ షుడ్ ఫీల్ అషేమ్డ్. ప్రజల మీద భారం ఏదంటే మీరెందుకు ఇస్తారండి? మోడీ గారు నేను అడుగుతా ఉన్నా డైరెక్ట్ గా. మీరు అసలు ఏ నోరుతో మీరు రాష్ట్రాలను తగ్గించమంటారు? ఏమి నీతి? ఇదేమి కూడా నీతి? ఇంత దుర్మార్గమా? ప్రధానమంత్రి మాట్లాడాల్సిన మాటనేనా? దేశ ప్రధానమంత్రి ఇంత పెద్ద దేశానికి నీకు నిజంగా ప్రజల మీద ప్రేమ నువ్వెందుకు పెంచినావు? దేనికోసం పెంచుతున్నావు?
மற்ற தலைமையில் வரியும் மாநில அரசுகளோடு பகிர்ந்தளிக்கப்பட தேவையில்லை என்பதால் இந்த வரிகளை மிக கடுமையாக உயர்த்தி மக்கள் மீது சுமையை திணித்து அதனால் கிடைக்கும் லட்சக்கணக்கான கோடி வருவாயை முழுவதும் தனதாக்கி கொண்டது ஒன்றிய அரசு.
जीएसटीचा जो परतावा आहे तो यायचा बाकी आहे आणि हे तर आपल्याला कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अधिकार आहे आपला.
हे जर आलं तर आपण खूप चांगल्या गोष्टी करू शकतो. जो आपल्याला आता इन्कम आहे राज्य सरकारला टॅक्समधून, त्याच्यातून चांगल्या गोष्टी आपण करत होतो आणि ते लोकांच्या समोर आहे.
And while the big story we're tracking from Uttar Pradesh at this hour, there's a row over iftar at the prestigious Banaras Hindu University. A group of students protested an iftar party that happened inside the Banaras Hindu University campus, even protesting the presence of the Vice Chancellor. Alok joins us with the very latest. Alok, the university, we're told, has hit back. What more can you tell us?
Well, yes, first of all, let me say that one wonders what the discourse has come down to. But essentially what happened was that yesterday the Banaras Hindu University Vice Chancellor went to an iftar hosted by some students and teachers. Now a group of students got together and protested against that, burning an effigy of the Vice Chancellor outside his residence late night yesterday. This afternoon the BSU PRO and the official handles of the Banaras Hindu University kind of hit back by first posting earlier VCs attending iftar parties in the past, and the BSU basically argued that, look, iftar parties or attending them have been a tradition for the past 2 decades, and that the VC himself was not organizing the iftar, even if he was, what's the issue, but he wasn't, and he went, as the representative of the BSU to an iftar organized by students and teachers. The BSU also tweeted, basically saying that this is part of the inclusive nature of the university, which it is. But a group of students again were not satisfied, and through the day there was some kind of protest outside the VC's house, including the chanting of the Hanuman Chalisa by a certain group of students. At the moment, we are told things appear to be fine.
All right, thanks Alok for joining us with the very latest on that. Well, the other big development from Uttar Pradesh, 21,000 loudspeakers were removed from both masjids and temples. And an equal number, we're told, were regulated across the state of Uttar Pradesh after dialogues with leaders from different religions, an initiative on the orders of the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. All of this happening right before the festivals of Eid and Akshaya Tritiya, which are likely to fall on the same date sometime early next month.
और ये अभी करवा दो सभी के साथ सभी मंदिर मस्जिद गुरुद्वारा पे एक ही रहेगा और उसका डेसिबल ऐसा होगा कि अधिकारी जब निकले हैं डेसिबल चेक करने के लिए लाउड स्पीकर लगे हुए हैं वो लाउड स्पीकर बता रहे जाकर के उस लाउड स्पीकर को जो छत के ऊपर लगा हुआ है उसको आप उतार लें उस लाउड स्पीकर का साउंड परिसर के बाहर नहीं जाना चाहिए.
Thousands of loudspeakers removed from religious places, both temples and mosques in UP, after orders from Chief Minister Adityanath ahead of a sensitive week with major festivals like Eid and Akshaya Tritiya. In Lakhimpur, loudspeakers have been removed from 155 out of 457 temples and from 217 out of 788 mosques. In Hardoi, loudspeakers have been removed from 131 out of 895 temples and from 237 out of 402 mosques and Eidgahs.
कोई भी चीज जो कराई जा रही है इसमें किसी तरह की कोई जोर जबरदस्ती नहीं की जा रही है और आपने देखा होगा कि सभी जगह लोग अपनी स्वेच्छा से ही उतार रहे हैं.
I am at the Tilewali Masjid in Lucknow, and this is the city's most famous mosque, so to say. And these loudspeakers that you see lying on the ground right now are the ones that will be put up for the Eid namaz here. Now the people who are putting this up do not want to come on camera, but they are saying that in a normal year they would put up at least 200 to 250 loudspeakers in the ground where the namaz is read, but this time they've been asked to put up at least around 70 to 75, and also that the volume will be regulated to about 50% of what it was in the previous years. The UP government's action has come after controversy over the use of loudspeakers in Maharashtra and communal clashes in Delhi's Jahangirpuri.
लिहाजा मेरी मस्जिद के तमाम जिम्मेदारों से ये अपील है कि ज़रूरत से ज़्यादा लाउडस्पीकर का इस्तेमाल ना किया जाए और जहां पर भी ज़रूरत से ज़्यादा हॉर्न लगे हैं उनको उतार लिया जाए. सभी धार्मिक स्थलों से अपील भी है साथ साथ में कि वो भी अपने इन कार्यों को करें और किसी प्रकार का कोई जो है रुझान ना पैदा हो.
The UP Chief Minister has also directed that no permission for new loudspeaker installations be given for now. With Mohammad Adnan and Rajesh Gupta, this is Alok Pandey, NDTV.
There are very disturbing reports that are coming in from Ukraine that suggest that Russia has been using phosphorus bombs in Mariupol. in the Donbass region as well and in the south of Ukraine. Now, phosphorus bombs can cause horrific burn injuries and are banned by the United Nations. NDTV at this moment cannot independently verify the authenticity of this video that you're seeing on your screens, but reports suggest that white phosphorus bombs were used, and these, remember, are considered incendiary weapons which can spread fire by burning phosphorus, which burns at about 1500 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, well, big news as far as the U.S. economy is concerned. The U.S. economy has contracted in the Jan to March quarter. The GDP has fallen 1.4%. The U.S. economy shrank after a 6.9% growth in the October-December 2021 quarter. The widening trade gap and shrinking government spending has been blamed. The upside, however, for the economy is the rising domestic demand. Veteran actor Salim Ghosh, known for his performances in films such as Sardari Begum, Soldier and many others, died today following a cardiac arrest. He was 70 years old. Apart from his memorable performances, he also lent his voice to this NDTV promo. We leave you with this rendition of his voice.
सच दिखाते हैं ताकि दुनिया के बाजार में आजादी सस्ती न बिक जाए। कुर्सी पे बैठने वालों को जमीन की अहमियत याद रहे। सच दिखाते हैं हम ताकि पैसे की चमक से कभी हुनर ना पड़े फीका। खुदगर्जी खोखला न बना दे सोचने का तरीका। सच दिखाते हैं हम ताकि अच्छे विचार और आदर्श बस किताबी बातें ना रह जाएं।
चुनौतियां काफी ज्यादा हैं, बड़ी चुनौतियां हैं।
एक बेहतर कल चाहते हैं हम, इसलिए सच दिखाते हैं हम। NDTV इंडिया, जुबान पे सच, दिल में इंडिया।